No, I wanted to jump the bridge, not dive! God damn it! Oh, question. Okay, why do I think a lot of devs have wandered away from passionate players testing their games forever? I think the problem really is, when you think about it, games in the past were a lot more specific to, you know, gamers. Now it's like gaming has gotten so much more popular in the last like 10 years, like everyone's doing it and shit. So now they're just thinking, oh, we gotta expand as possible to grab this massive audience. 10 years ago, like, if you were a gamer, like when EverQuest first came out, that was more than 10 years ago, probably more like 15 years ago, whatever. Like 15 years ago, you released an MMO, everyone that was a gamer heard about it, everyone that was a gamer was interested in that game, you know? Now you got such a massive fucking group of people gaming. They're so different, you know. One gamer to the other gamer could be like, oh, fuck consoles, I love consoles, this, that, whatever. They're like different players now, and I think that's where the problem actually lies. That people try to, you know, appeal to everyone. Oh, we got PvP and we got PvE, but we're not going to make it too hard because we want everyone to be able to play and enjoy the game. I think that's where the problem is. Let's you know, appeal to everyone rather than being like, yo, this is our you know, population of gamers we want to focus on. You hardcore gamers, you hardcore PvPers, this is what we want to focus on. We want to focus on you guys in this game. This game is absolutely not for everyone because it's so, I don't know, hardcore in a way. A lot of people don't want to lose everything when they die. A lot of people don't want to work to progress. They want to, you know, barely play and be able to see all the content and get it all down. And I think MMOs are, you know, siding with those type of players because there's more of them. Oh, but you see, I really do think that contradicts what they're going for. I think devs are really greedy because they're trying to, you know, pander to a very, very large population. But the population they're trying to, you know, cater towards, that's the word I'm looking for. They're catering towards the large scale. And the population they're trying to cater towards are the people that jump from game to game to game to game. You know, the next biggest, oh, it's a brand new MMO, let's go to that one. Like, they go from game to fucking game. Like, streamer sellout pieces of shits. Like, big name streamers, like, they're fucking losers. They'll jump from the next game, the next game, the next game, the next game, to keep their population up. And that's a good example right there. That's a really good example. How do you get a lot of viewers on stream? You keep jumping from game to game to game. That's the player base right there. That's what they do. That's how you keep your viewers up, because they do the same thing. They jump from game to game to game. So whatever the newest, hottest game is, that's what you have to stream to be a popular streamer. That's the same thing when it comes to the population of games. They jump from game to game to game. People like me, I stay loyal to an MMO. I want to play the same MMO for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. I want to play the same MMO. I want it to last. And those are the people that you really should be, you know, focusing on supporting. Because those are the people that are going to stay with your game. Those are the people that are going to keep paying your subs, keep, you know, supporting you. And in the future, when you release your next game, guess what? They're there. They're not going to jump to your game for a fucking month and then leave. Those people you should be avoiding. You should not cater towards those fucking people. And they're terrible for the gaming industry. They're hurting gaming industries. Same thing with streamers. They're hurting the fucking gaming industry. Let's focus on the most popular game so I can get as much viewers as possible and as much money as possible. It's fucking greedy, and you're a sellout piece of shit. I don't fucking do that crap. I stick to a game. I'm playing Witcher 3. I don't know how many hours I put in. Over 100-something hours. 120, 130 hours maybe. And I'm playing until I complete the game in its entirety, doing every optional thing, because I love the game, I love the company, and I really want to support it and you know, show it in its entirety until I complete the game. In MMO, I don't ever want to complete it. I want, you know, to play it, and that's it. I don't want to have to leave. I want the game to... I mean, obviously everything's going to die eventually, but I want everything to be fleshed out in an MMO. I want it to continue on rather than jumping from a new game to a new game and whatever's most popular that fucking month. I don't want that. Ah, Eve. I should have recorded this on stream yesterday. I was talking about Eve yesterday. Is that why games like Eve have a cult following, while new casual games get jumped to and from? Absolutely agree with that. Eve, the devs for Eve, I believe that they are some of the wisest devs out there. I don't even like Eve, okay? I don't like Eve, I don't like space games, but I respect it. I respect what it is. It is a great game. I don't like it. It's not my type of game, but it is a great game. It's fantastic. It's hardcore, you know, you can't even say that's for casual people, casual babies. It's a hardcore game, it really is. You lose a lot of shit, you lose things you've worked so hard for, and it's gone. You know, one day you could be happy for a month, and then the next day you log in, it's devastating. You lost everything. You lost all the sectors that your clan or guild had. You lost your ship, it blew up. You know, it's devastating to some people. Does that pander towards or cater towards the largest audience? No, it does not cater towards the large casual audience. It does not. But it is still amazingly successful. It still has a huge population. It's been going for I don't know how many years, like close to 10 years now, maybe. I don't know. It's been going for a long time, and I think the reason why is the devs did the right thing with their game, and they continue to do the right thing. It launched in 2003. Okay, I have to go check. That's 12 fucking years. Eve still has a massive population. It's supported by a, you know, pretty much a cult, yeah, the way you put it, like a fanatic group of people, large scale, they know what they're doing, they know what they want, and they know MMOs. The devs of Eve, they made a huge mistake once. Eve, I don't know what it was called. The Eve update that ruined the entire game. I'm trying to find the name. There was an Eve update. It was terrible. It ruined a ton of shit for people. It like completely wrecked the what the game was supposed to be, and it was terrible. It really went against everything that the player base wanted, and it made the game a lot more casual. All of a sudden, the player base started fucking flipping out. People started leaving the game, and what did they do? They went, hey, yo, we fucked up. They straight up came out and admitted, hey, we messed up here. They didn't pull a Tryon and tried to lie their way through every little mistake they did, and you know, try to sweep it under the fucking rug like it never happened. They said, hey, we fucked up. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna roll back. However many weeks it was like 1 or 2 weeks or something, maybe even a few days. I don't know exactly. They rolled it back and said, fuck that. Forget about it. We'll roll back, go back to the way the game was, and we'll come back to this. We're gonna go work on the update again. We'll come back, and we're gonna take all your suggestions, and we're really gonna implement them. And then they decided to go ahead and form a council, they called. I don't even know what it's called. I'm trying to look at... See, I said the same exact thing to Tryon, and they shat on it, didn't take any suggestions at all, and now their fucking game is ass. There was a game... Star Wars Galaxies kind of did the same thing that Eve did, but they didn't roll back. They didn't say, hey, yo, we realize this is a mistake. They stuck with that patch. They made the same exact mistake. Star Wars Galaxies and Eve made the same mistake. Eve rolled back, apologized, said they were going to take suggestions and do it. Star Wars Galaxies ignored everything, put their fucking blinders on, and kept going. What happened to Star Wars Galaxies? It was done. Gone. Population got shit on. It was done. Eve, they created a council. They call them, the Council of Stellar Management. They created a council, and this is made of players, and each player can only serve, like they get voted in by the community, and these players can only serve like 2 years on this council, kind of like almost like a politics type of thing. Like you can only serve 2 years, and that's it. Once you serve your 2 years, you're gone. And this council, the CSM, Council of Stellar Management, would meet with the devs like every 2 or 3 months, and they tell them, hey, this is our suggestions. This is why we think this should be changed, or we should go this route. The community feels this way. Here's supporting evidence on why I think this is the right way to go. And the devs would be like, okay, awesome. And that's their like 3 months meeting. And then once a year, they'd pay to fly these people out to their location in some, I don't know what country they're in. They'd get flown out there, meet up once a year, and they'd do the same thing. They'd discuss, and it would be like a major roundup of everything they discussed throughout the year. And they'd talk about the future of the game and where they want to go. I suggested this. I will fucking link the image in Twitch right now. I don't know if this is even a public picture. See if you can see that. Yeah, they did the right thing, Eve, and they continue to do that, and that is great. That is so good to see. And this game has been going for how long, Eve? And it's not dying. The game is still going strong because they fucking listen. And they don't cater towards, oh, we gotta grab as much players as possible, as quickly as possible, get as much money out of them as fucking possible. Stop that shit. You want to focus on a player base and be like, hey, you guys that love raiding, you love PvE hardcore content, you want things to be tough? This is the game for you. We want, provide you with that content. This is what our game's going to be. Or this is going to be a fucking PvP-focused game. Really hardcore. Or even take it a step beyond. We want massive losses. We want you to lose your homes, your castles, your loot and stuff. Those are specific types of players that are going to go, join those games. And those players are the players that stay. They stay. They keep playing their sub. They keep supporting your game. And they bring in new people, new friends. And the game grows. And it stays. It has its population. It doesn't just fucking... Here's Arcage. Population's rising, boom, and 2 months later it's gone. Population drops off the fucking graph, gone, dead. MMO's gone. Why would you want that? Because that does two things. One, it destroys your fucking game that you worked so hard on for how many years. And two, back to one. Hold up. Maybe you made a profit. Fine. You made a profit even though you worked for 2 years and you had the game up for 2-3 months. You made your profit and you're happy. Great. Good for you, you scumbag. Two, that brings me to step two. Okay. You just made a game, Arcade, that people were so excited for. You fucking bolstered it up and advertised it like it was going to be this and that, and you fucked it up. Guess what? Players like me, I will never, ever buy another fucking Tryon game for the rest of my fucking life. I would sooner rather get fucking anal cancer. I don't care. Whatever. I'd rather fucking die before I play another game by Tryon or XL. They're done. They now have permanently lost me as a customer with no chance to ever, ever, ever get me back. And I am not the only person that feels this way. There is a ton of people, so many people, a large majority of my guild, 80-90% of my guild, said the same thing. They will never go back. And that's thousands of players just from my guild. They will not go back to that game. Not even that game, that company. That company's games in the future. They fuck Trove, whatever the fuck it is, gone. I don't even care if it's a good game. Don't matter. I will never play your fucking game again. You scumbagged your entire community. You lied to people, and you're just in there for a quick cash grab. You're done. I will never, ever, ever play another fucking game that you make. Yeah, like, that's a whole nother topic. Balancing games it's important.
What's the matter?
That's game breaking.
Betrothed and my brothers, Mikkel and Ulf sailed to Hindersfjord to fetch Agda. Wedding's in but a few days, but they've yet to return. A storm broke while they were gone. I fear it might have blown them onto the rocks at Faroe. Many have lost their lives there. I'll sail out to find them, I would, but I've got to make sure the wedding's proper prepared. They say it's not fitting for a Skelliger to ask for aid, but I've no choice. Will you help me? Will you seek out my kin?
Yeah, Echo of Soul. Just played that very recently, like a month or two ago. Echo of Soul. See, I don't feel the same way about area games as I do Tryon. Area games, I know what I get into when I'm gonna go play an area game. They have generally pay-to-win games. Do I like that? Absolutely not. I hate that. But I can support that more than a game that goes, hey, no pay to win, and then surprise, motherfucker, pay to win. Crowfall's doing that right now. They're doing this. Oh, no pay to win, no pay to win, no pay to win. Here's a Kickstarter, guys, and they're easing into pay to win. It's already there. You could buy like fucking the best kingdom and have it on day one with these vendors, and people are gonna be like, oh, it's cosmetic. No, it is not. It translates to real game. It really does. It'll translate to fucking combat because it'll help them get items and shit faster than people that have to build this castle. It's not good. That's what Tryon did. They fucking lied to everyone. Echo of Soul, I hated the game. I liked it in the beginning. I hated it when the balance got shit on. I couldn't fathom how this was okay with them. The balance was so out of whack. It was terrible. But I will play another area game in the future. You know, okay, the game wasn't good. It wasn't balanced. Did they lie to people? No, they didn't lie. They didn't scumbag people. It was just, you know, type of game that seemed cool. It had a major flaw in it that I couldn't look past, and that's that. They're not Tryon. They're not in the same fucking category as Tryon, who lied to fucking everyone. Lied to my face in an interview when they fucking flew me down there. I don't appreciate that shit. I don't like being lied to, and the community doesn't like being lied to. And you fucking scumbag and mad people. And I don't appreciate that shit. I will upload the entire fucking book and images and shit for people to look at. So, you can see exactly what we bring to Tryon and said, hey, this is what you need to do to have a successful MMO. And they ignored us. They, like, laughed in our face. Didn't take anything. Didn't take heed of anything. If they ever want me back, they need to release a public apology with my name on it on the front page of their website. Then we'll talk.
Fine. I'll look around for them.